Hi, it's Corey at the Reset Girl. I am going to do my daily page in my TheDayDesigner. This is the August edition. It's the one with the little spotty dots. So I am skipping the Saturday and Sunday, which I never decorate, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the Monday's page. So one of the things that I just did before I turned the camera on was I grabbed a few little elements. Lately I've been kind of like doing a little practice run, putting things together on the page that I really like, which is why this is sitting here, because I was testing some things out. So this little video should go quicker than normal because I've kind of pre-tested some little elements. I am using my paper buffet, which I have pre-cut pieces in here. Like these little strips have been measured to fit this little spot perfectly because I don't use that. So that's what these are. And I literally just glue stick them down. I have a variety of different pieces. I punched circles. I hand cut. These are for my inkwell press planner, but I hand cut these because I want them to fit perfectly in that spot, and they don't otherwise. And this is one of the pre-cut circles. I love wood grain paper. I have such a weakness for it. This is a little journal card from Chamel, and it actually is a 12 by 12 sheet paper that I cut up into little journal cards. That's what it was intended to do. And I only put glue in the four corners because I have a feeling I'm going to take this with me the following day, and the less glue on it, the better. It doesn't really take a lot of glue to make these things sticky. So these kind of elements, I think, are they're super easy and fun because they're so large. I feel like you get a lot of mileage out of your elements, out of your page, I should say, because you're using such big pieces. It covers them really fast, and I thought that was super cute. So we got a little circle thing going, which is going to be great because I have I've been using my reminders, and I'm down to just a couple now. So I better choose wisely. There's one. I'll probably use this green one. Like that, which you can't see until I write on here. Okay, and now I am going to do some, let's see. Another thing I like to do with these little guys is I cut them. I cut little pieces of them. And I can tell this like has an edge that's not quite solid there. I put down that other half of the circle, and I literally can't see it now. There it is. It was attached to the scissors. There. Okay, and then this definitely wants a sticker. So basically you can use this little area here as a checklist, and then you have all this area as your another checklist, and then you have your absolute must get done today checklist. So these are appointments, how it is on the page. And this is basically how I do it. I tend to cover over things. I would probably be more inclined to like make my own little to-do up here with a stamp which is what I normally do, or something along those lines, once I find the right stamp. And I'm going to go ahead and this one is called Tin Can. It's a chalk edger, and it is, these are so wonderful. Chalk edgers are the most forgiving of all the stamp pads. They have the least likely to bleed through your page. The ink tends to sit on top rather than kind of permeate and get down there, so that is one of the biggest things I love about them. And now I need to do is fill it all in. This is kind of a funny story. While I had the camera off, I made a couple changes to my pages. So I substituted these little reminders, and I filled in all of my, I filled in the rest of my planner page. But then I got distracted and ended up doing a whole bunch of other things and not coming back to my, to finish this until the following day. So you are looking at yesterday's page now. So that's like the magic of film. I turn the camera off and come back the following day. It was totally unintentional, but my day just sort of got away from me. So this is the completed page. I even have the check marks where I actually did some of the things I said I was going to do. So I thought that was pretty funny. I thought I would share the truth with you. I just have oodles of distractions that seem to get me every single day. So, and sometimes it's so bad I feel like I have to really make tiny task lists because so little of what I plan to do gets done. It drives me crazy, and I am still searching for the solution. But I really love the fact that in this planner you have your today's top 3. So that is something that I definitely think is really, if I can at least get these 3 done, that should be all I could ask for, because the rest of it is just kind of like, oh, maybe it gets done, maybe it doesn't. And then of course I end up having to work really hard to meet a deadline in the end. So I'm still figuring all this, you know, being my own boss thing out. It is not as it's not as easy as I thought it would be at all. All years of working in companies that were very deadline driven, you know, you live by somebody else's deadline. It's different when you have to set the deadlines and then live by them. Some of them you have to, and some of them it just doesn't seem to work out that way. So today is a fresh day. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off, turn it back on, and be filming a brand new day, which is today. So I hope that you appreciate that little funny story. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I just love you to bits, and I will see you in the next video in about 30 seconds. Bye, everybody.